We had this idea, it was about 15 months ago, and we thought, what would it be like for us to be the gathering group? The idea that the focus group got to convene and say, hey, what you're doing matters, and major donors is not the goal. Major donors is the way that you can do more of what God has called you to do. And so as the event came together, I was so thrilled at the way that the spiritual connected to the practical. We believe that fundraising is all about relationships, so therefore we wanted to create a space at the Major Donor Symposium where our clients who we have a relationship with can be encouraged through relationships with each other. They care about the same things. And so by creating this space, our dream was that some of our clients could encourage one another and share best practices. And so we saw a clear connection between the message that Tim was sharing and the practical advice we were giving on how to engage major donors. I remember one of the leaders, she was sharing about how Tim's 4 points she felt like he was speaking directly to her and her struggles. Another person said, it was so good to be with other people and realize that my greatest fears, I'm not the only one that has those fears. And so really, as I look back, I think it actually was more spiritual and more Christ-centered than I expected, and I couldn't have been more pleased. Because from the focus group's perspective, if I'm going to lean on one side or the other, I'd rather err on the side of being more spiritual, and that's what it was. I was giving my opening message and I said, you all are here because you want to see your missions fulfilled. You want to see lives changed around the world. You don't do this for the money or the recognition or the fame. You do this to change lives. And I said, the reason we're gathering you is to talk about major donors, but that's not the goal. The goal is to advance your missions. So if I have a dream of the Major Donor Symposium, the reason we're doing it again next year is because my dream is that the missions of our clients are fulfilled. My dream is that the plans that are beyond your wildest imaginations come true because you're equipped both spiritually and with tools to boldly proclaim what God's called you to do. And so, yes, Ephesians 3:20, that God would do immeasurably more than we could ever dream or imagine. That's the goal of the Major Donor Symposium.